Hi everyone, in this video I want to talk about how much space to leave when you're stopped in queuing traffic. You've probably heard the phrase tyres on tarmac. It's a really common reference that many instructors use, and it's actually a really good baseline just to make sure that you're not stopping too close. It is also worth remembering that this reference can change depending on things like the height of the driver and how the seat is set up in the car. So what I'd like to do is to show you what that distance actually looks like in the real world, because it's often a larger gap than people realise. So here we have roughly our tyres on tarmac positioning. So let's get out of the car and see what that looks like from outside. As you can see from the shot outside of the car, sometimes using tyres on tarmac can leave an excessive gap. It's a really good tool to use when you're first learning, because you're always better off being a bit too far back than a bit too close. But as you get used to the car you're driving and the perspective from in the car, you do want to be pushing it just that little bit closer. Imagine if everybody, when they were in queuing traffic, left that much space. The queues would end up reaching much further back than they need to and potentially impacting junctions and roundabouts. Right, I've moved the car slightly further forwards so we can quite clearly see the license plate. Let's see what difference that makes. As you can see, even using this reference point, it still leaves a decent amount of space. So, a quick recap. Tyres on tarmac can be a really useful reference point, especially when you're first learning and first starting out, because as we said, it's better to leave too much space than not enough. However, if you haven't actually checked whether tyres on tarmac works for your positioning and your car, because the nose could be a bit longer, then park up, side of the road, behind another car, leave that tyres on tarmac, get out and have a look. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, keep checking back for the next one.